in my opinion, and this is what we're going to do with our downline, is there's going to be 100% pass-through on all co-op dollars that we receive. Why? Jagger, why would you do that? Because of the fact that that's what you deserve. Good morning. Hey, had a lot of really good conversations over the past couple weeks ever since we announced that we were launching the FMO side of it. For those that don't know, we are one of the top Medicare brokerages in the nation, have a direct consumer shop, have close to 250,000 policies on the books. Team member size is approaching about 150 now, and just always try to do right by the client 100% of the time, try to do right by our team members internally. Now, a lot of conversations that have gone a gazillion different ways, but you know, the biggest thing that I kept hearing is just transparency and compensation, and then the lack of resources or help with support, just as being an FMO. So I really wanted to go over the different levels that are out there so you guys completely understand the landscape of kind of what MedSup looks like, what Medicare Advantage looks like, and then talk about the different levels, you know, and what you possibly, you know, should deserve or what you should be getting from your FMO. Now, best case scenario, you decide to reach out to us, and, you know, we can talk about moving you over to us and actually giving you some support, giving you training, giving you resources for leads and marketing and operations and compliance and all the things that we're really good at internally. Worst case scenario for me, best case scenario for you, just get your FMO to wake the hell up and, you know, start giving you the compensation that you deserve. Of course, I'd love to work with you. If you're a good group, if you're not a good group and you write a whole bunch of dual eligibles and using overseas centers to send you guys leads and stuff like that, I want nothing to do with those shops. I want people that are doing lead generation the right way. I want people that are doing right for the client 100% of the time. So, all right, let's get into the content here. So, what levels are out there, and you know, what are you deserving of? Listen, guys, for those that don't know, I've been doing this for 16 years now. I just turned 36, been doing it since I was 20. Started my first company at 24. I did not go direct with a majority of my contracts until about 2022, okay? So just a couple of years ago, we finally got our direct deals. It took many years, many millions of dollars in production to get to the point, and tens of thousands of dollars in production. So please don't think that you deserve a direct deal because your FMO is not doing anything. They're taking your compensation. Like, I had to wait my turn, even with the relationships that I had and everything else. Now, mind you, the FMO I was under, it was a pain in the butt to get that release and to be able to go direct and everything. It was kind of a nuisance and shouldn't have to be that way. If you deserve a direct contract, get a direct contract. You deserve a higher level, you should get a higher level. They should come give it to you on a platter and say, here you go, congratulations, you deserve a higher level. They're not going to do that. Why? Because they have to answer to boards, they have to hit their EBITDA, they have to hit their gains for every single year. So that's not what this video is about. So not everybody deserves top deals, but what levels do you deserve? So what does the landscape look like of what a traditional, you know, top of hierarchy? There's a lot of people that have somebody that's above them, right? And those levels look different and stuff. So we're going to talk top of hierarchy, people that are direct to carriers. So on average, on Medicare supplements, you're typically going to see between a 27 to a 28% contract. okay? It's a little different here, a little different there, but I would say on average 27 to 28% contract. Ours is probably closer to the 28 with the direct deals that we have, okay? Now, average street level commission that I've seen on those are typically 21 to 22%, okay? So let's say it's 21 and you're at a 28. Somebody, right, is getting that extra 7% override off of your business, okay? Now let's go MAs. You know, you get your traditional 611, 306. Everybody gets that as a writing agent, and then there's admin dollars on top of that. What are admin dollars? Exactly what it says, to administrate the business, okay? If you're not getting a whole bunch of admin support and you're writing a significant amount of business, or not even a significant amount, you guys will be pretty crazy to see. You'll be mind blown to see some of the levels that you can get based upon some minimal production. But those admin dollars are used to do admin work, right? Compliance, all that, contracting, all that type of stuff. Now, if you're not leveraging your FMO for a lot of that, which majority of you guys are, because that's what the FMOs are there for, but those admin levels are based upon production. There are production requirements to get higher admin levels, okay? Now, if you're getting a whole bunch of free leads and stuff like that from your admin or from your FMO, no, you don't deserve what I'm getting ready to say, okay? You deserve something, but you got to work that out with your FMO. More than happy to have that conversation and kind of do some basic math with some of you guys. So, what's the average admin override by carrier? I'd say it's probably 220. You know, it's anywhere between 200 and 220. So if you're getting, you as an agent are getting 611, 306, right? Add an extra, just keep simple math, add $200 to that. So 811, and then it's typically some carriers are a little bit different. On the renewal side of it, it's half, okay? It's half, just like on the 306 side of it. You know, if you're not new to Medicare, type dollars, okay. So it's typically 200, 100. You know, is the admin, and then what's on top of that, guys? This is what most of the FMOs don't want you to hear. They don't talk about it often. It's changed significantly over the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and it's evolved, it's changed. Different carriers are doing different things with different levels, but on average, there's another $150 to $250, okay, in co-op, in marketing dollars, okay, that are on top of that. Now, that's a one-time, wham, bam, thank you, right? One time, they're not getting any renewals on that. So, recap. MedSup is very, very simple. 27, 28% level, top of hierarchy. Traditionally, there's not a ton of admin co-op dollars or anything else like that out there. Are there some? There is, but it's very far few in between. Hey, buy me lunch for my team because we're getting ready to do a lunch and learn for one of your products, right? It's not a ton of dollars out there on that side of it, but there's some, okay? There are some of you guys have gotten some, I've gotten some myself. That's a little different for different things. MA, right? Traditional 611, 306, and then on top of that, there's admin dollars, 200 and 100, all right? And then on top of that, co-op dollars, anywhere between 150 and 250, depending on the carrier. There are some carriers out there that don't pay any co-op, okay? So mind you, not every single carrier out there pays co-op. However, almost every single carrier pays $200 to $220 on the admin side, and then half for renewals or replacing. Okay, renewals or replacing. Please get that right. For the admin dollars. Okay. Now, already at 9 minutes, so I'm just going to try to keep this short and sweet. Every carrier, what level do you deserve? Medicare supplements, right? If you're a street level agent, not writing much, you should be at a 21%. Typically an agency, an FMO will give you a 22, 23% starting off, and then you'll work your way up from there. But to get direct deals on most of those, you're $5+ million per carrier per year to get those deals. Okay. $5+ million, and then it works its way down from there. Okay. So if you're interested and you say, hey, Jagger, I'm at we're writing 200 apps a year, or, $250,000 or $500,000 in production, I'll tell you by carrier, what the production requirements are. Not every FMO, stays true to those production requirements. They give it out to earn the contracts, and then they don't do what they're supposed to do from there, help you grow and help you, give you tools and everything. I'm not saying everyone, please don't take that the wrong way, but so that's MedSup. MA, almost the same thing, right? There's some people out there, technically street level is no admin overrides. Okay, so what do I mean by that? You just get the traditional 611, 306, and there's nothing above and beyond that. As you write more production, okay, you get more into those admin dollars at that point, and it hopefully means less work for the FMO. But again, let's be real there. They're handling contracting, they're handling some compliance stuff with the carriers. If you're like us and you don't have a whole bunch of complaints, and we're self-sufficient, on the FM or on the contracting side, we tried not to go through our upline when we had uplines and stuff like that. We tried to go direct to the carriers. A lot of times carriers don't like that, so please don't go asking your carrier to do that. They took many, many years of a lot of drinks and a lot of going out and having those conversations. So 611, 306, $200. It all varies based upon the carrier. Now, co-op, in my opinion, this is what we're doing with our downline. Co-op is my biggest pet peeve, because this is where I kind of got hosed with my FMO that I was under before I moved over to another FMO for a few contracts that I have under an FMO still. Okay, is I believe, what is co-op? It's marketing dollars. It's you put $1 in, carrier puts $1 in, right? That's the way that they do it. That's the way they say it. That's why they ask for receipts. Okay, so if you're putting $1 in and the carrier's putting $1 in to match, on your marketing, your co-op, then you should be the one that's getting those dollars at 100% pass through. Okay, I believe that there should not be $1 that's held back from the FMO. I think the FMO needs to make their money from the admin levels. Now, asterisk, let's take a look at, in the event that FMO actually provides marketing for you, provides mailers for you at no cost. Completely different conversation. I'm talking about the times where the FMO is not doing anything for you in regards to marketing, not giving you any kind of free leads, like that type of stuff. Now, a free list of people turning 65, I can give you that for $100 a month, and I'll give it to you for free, right? That's there's tons of sites out there that give you that, and I'm not talking lists. I'm talking traditional, mailer leads, digital leads, that type of stuff. Okay, in my opinion, okay, and this is what we're going to do with our downline, is there's going to be 100% pass through on all co-op dollars that we receive. Okay. Why? Jagger, why would you do that? Because of the fact that that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve. Okay. Like I said, if I'm doing a whole bunch of different stuff and, I'm probably just going to keep more of your admin then, right? I'll still pass through 100% of your co-op, that $150 to $250 per deal. I'm just going to keep more of your admin. So instead of you getting, maybe $150 admin where I'm getting, $200, like I said, instead of you deserve, $150, I'm going to give you a $125. I'm going to keep an extra $25 now, right? Something along those lines. That's what the admin levels are there for. That's what they're used for. But what ended up happening with these FMOs is they started getting, hey, listen, I'll buy your contracts, essentially. That's ultimately what happened. I'll buy your contracts. Oh, you're getting paid $150 here, I'll give you $175. Oh, you're getting paid $175, I'll give you $200. But it shouldn't be like, hey, we're going to go tit for tat on levels. Like, no, the carriers should have set guidelines of X production per year to get the levels that you deserve. And then as you earn it, you should automatically graduate. You should not have to go fight with your FMO to get those higher levels. Okay, many of you guys do that. Many of you guys don't even know that. You guys deserve higher levels than what you're on right now, which is, again, mind-blowing to me. And then the co-op should be 100% pass-throughs. Now, we'll see what happens with CMS. We'll see what happens there. Don't know. I hope the admin dollars still get passed through. There is a need for it. There's a need for FMOs. There's a need for FMOs that are going to give you actual service. I'm not talking that, a lot of people are saying, well, Jagger, what about the technology, the Sunfire deals and stuff like that? Yeah, that's where it should coming out of admin. Okay, I believe that should come out of the admin dollars. That should not come out of the co-op dollars. That's just my opinion. Some people are going to disagree with me, and there's going to be many of the top FMOs out there going to look at this and say, Jagger, thanks for, giving up all of our, information and stuff. So be it. I want transparency. There needs to be transparency in this market. You guys need to understand, and I need to help you grow your business to get to my level. And I hope you outgrow me at some point. I'm 15 minutes into this, guys. Hopefully this was useful. Visit us on Insurance Disruptors Facebook group. Visit us on the elitebrokerage.com. They'll be all somewhere in this video, whether it be down in comments or clickable somewhere in it. So hope you have a great Monday. Have a great week. I'm heading to South Africa with Mutual of Omaha for their Circle of Excellence, I believe it is. Super excited about that. So shout out to Mutual of Omaha for having us. Thanks, guys.